What's up, everyone? JoKoBod here, and today there's a lot of Fate Trigger news that I want to talk about because holy shit, they have not released one but two videos at the same time that I didn't get a chance to watch or react because there's been a lot of things that's been going on behind the scenes, and there's been things that's going on in life, which life. Of course, now we finally got nearly a year of no Fate Trigger news, and finally we got news about the game, and we finally got fucking news, and of course we finally get a closed beta announcement. They have just released it, so of course we're going to react because right here. So we're going to cover that, and also we're going to cover the closed beta parts or closed beta interviews of the devs. So we're going to see both of that. Anyways, before we start, I want to see about the game. I want to see how it goes. Of course, here's my character predictions. I bet you the new Wolf Guy character, he's going to be a stance character. Transformative stance. It's almost the same thing, honestly. He's likely going to be a stance character, which, if that's the case, that fucking sucks, because I truly want him to be a pure Beastman character, and I wish they add a pure Beastman character in the game. Ooh, okay, we got two new characters besides the Wolf Guy. Ooh, wait a minute. Do we always see this specials? Oh my god, hold on a second. In just 20 seconds, we already got two abilities that we have never seen. Okay, so we got a masked guy, which, oh my god. Just almost 20 seconds in, and he looks like a goofy, James Bond character. That's what he is, oh my god. We already have a goofy James Bond character, and wow, hold on a minute. And we already getting a portal mechanic, which is interesting. So a character that has a portal mechanic. Oh, wait a minute. We got new vehicles. Hold on a minute. Whoa. Hold on a minute. Okay, so we got two new vehicles. We got a motorbike vehicle, which is standard for I must say Fortnite, for a Battle Royale game. And then we got a new vehicle, which is a brand new one we never seen before. Okay. Of course, I'm going to get copyright as fuck with this loud ass music. Wait a minute, do we got new? Wait a minute. I just missed that. Is that a new weapon? I think it is. Hold on. That's a new weapon. I don't think we've seen this weapon before. Have we? No, I don't think so. So this is a brand new weapon they made. Huh, interesting. So it's almost like a rocket launcher like weapon. Okay, interesting. God, the animation! Okay, so we got a sniper. A brand new sniper weapon. Oh, ooh, first person. That was... Okay, one great time to pause. Okay. That was unexpected. I did not meant to pause like that. Okay, so first off, we got first person mode. Which... Okay, I want to move on from this. Okay. Okay, first off, we got first person mode. That was not intention. That was an unintentional pause right there. Okay, so we got first person mode, and of course we got points right there. So likely we're going to get team deathmatch. So this is the first viewing of team deathmatch. Like the developer said, they're going to add other modes that's not just Battle Royale, but also team deathmatch, I almost say Killzone. I went for seeing Warzone from Call of Duty. Ugh. Call of Duty. Go to be other modes other than Battle Royale. They're going to add team deathmatch, free for all, capture the flag, other modes that like they said. So we got first look of first person mode and first look of team deathmatch. So this is actually interesting. Ooh, whoa, we got, okay, so likely we're going to get, hold on a minute. Is this a cover mechanic? Is this a, interesting, so we're going to see lots of, wow, again, another unintentional pause right there. So we're going to get like 5 different ways to shoot from the vehicles. Jesus. So 4 isn't enough. We got 5. We get to shoot on top of a vehicle. That's wild. Okay, so hold on a minute. So we got a 2 new characters or 3 new characters. Okay, we're going to technically say 2 new characters because we introduced the wolf guy as a 3rd character. So, however, the wolf guy was already announced like since the first trailer. So, okay, so we're going to get 2 new characters other than the wolf guy. So okay, so we got a blue shield, which is just like the, what was it, Kira? Yeah, Kira. Oh my god, the character. Wow, why is Kira the most memorable character? Because it's easy to remember the name. So okay, so we got two new characters, which is the masked cat guy. Of course, the wolf guy, which is with a red aura, which is interesting. And of course, there's this girl right there. Wow. Okay. First of all, the cover art. I don't know how much is the base roster for the game, so we likely go to get like at least 10 or 11. But okay, so right now, closed beta test July 24th, which is 2 weeks away, which is very interesting. We got 2 new informations and 2 new characters with unique abilities that we had never seen before, so that's interesting.
Hello, Awakeners.
I'm the dev team lead of the Fate Trigger JH. In today's Dev Talk video, it will be split into 2 parts. In the first part, we will take a brief look back at our closed alpha. In the second part, we'll introduce the detailed information, rewards, and new version content for the upcoming closed beta test. Before we get into the review, I must first express my apologies and gratitude to all the players who have been following and looking forward to Fate Trigger. Sorry for letting you guys wait so long for this playtest, and thank you for the continuous attention and support. In the first part, I will review the closed alpha from last September.
I just noticed. Jesus, yeah, look at that promotion right here. Look at that 19 inches of, the 19 inches of, what's her face? Oh my god, I completely forgot what's her name.
In the first part, I will review the closed alpha from last September with all of you. Although it was only an early version, we received over 400,000 test applications. After the test, we completed more than 1,000 detailed feedback submissions. We have implemented corresponding optimizations for most of this feedback in the upcoming closed beta test. During that time, we also participated in the Tokyo Game Show, Japan's largest annual gaming event. There, we felt the passion and love for our game from players all over the world. Over 1,200 players tried the game demo at our booth. Here, on behalf of the entire Fate Trigger development team, I sincerely thank our global players for their incredible attention and support during the last test. In the second part, I will now show the detailed information, rewards, and new content for the closed beta test with the lead game designer of Fate Trigger, Terry. First of all, the closed beta test will officially launch on July 24th. The battle matchmaking will be divided into Japan, China, West Coast US, and East Coast US servers. The duration of this test will also be longer than the previous one.
Oh, okay, so the video will be longer, okay.
Into Fate Trigger and provide us with even more suggestions and feedback. To appreciate all the Awakeners who took part in this test, we have prepared in-game rewards that you can carry over to the official launch.
Ooh!
You will need to
in-game beta cosmetics that can be transferred. Oh, okay. Okay, that's interesting. So it makes playing the playing the beta worth it. So you get those early access transfer into the official game. That's smart.
Within the test to claim them. The rewards include a set of legendary character skin, weapon skin, parachute emote, action wheel emote, and exclusive closed beta rewards, accessories, and background stickers. If you want to know more details about this test, please stay tuned for our official announcements. By the way, I'll give you a sneak peek of the roadmap for Fate Trigger. If this test goes smoothly, we plan to launch the full non-wipe PC version as soon as possible in 2025. Next, let's welcome our lead game designer, Terry, to introduce the new game content for this test.
Hello everyone, I'm the lead game designer of the Fate Trigger, Terry. Let me introduce the brand new features of the closed beta test for you guys. Compared to the previous closed alpha version, this closed beta test introduces 3 brand new Awakeners, 5 new weapons, 2 vehicles, 2 new types of gameplay features, and several new systems. We are also continuously polishing and upgrading the UI, art, performance, and our anti-cheat measures. Awakeners are the core of Fate Trigger, so let's start there. We have already introduced 7 Awakeners to the public. In the upcoming closed beta test, we are going to introduce 3 new Awakeners. They are Ryoan, Sinric, and Mindy respectively.
Okay,
Ryoan,
hold on a minute.
They are Ryoan,
the Blood Prowler. Okay, so we got an aggro type character.
Sinric,
the Crystal Scar. I guess they're the
Mindy
title.
respectively.
And Mindy, hold on, what do they call her? What do they call her?
They are Ryoan, Sinric, and Mindy respectively.
The Loot Racer. Okay, so the characters go to be so with this character is you go to one gun, and that's pretty much her character.
Ryoan, the assault character, he is the hunter of your team, focused on tracking enemies and quick movements. His passive skill, On Their Scent, allows him to track the position of the wounded enemies.
Whoa, okay, now that's good.
The tactical skill, Bestial Dash, enables him to go into an accelerated form. Increasing his movement speed.
Okay, so his passive is really good. So if the opponent is on cover or running away a lot, then you can track them, which is really good. And then his passive is really good, but his ability is alright because it only increases movement speed. That's it. Not really that good of an ability because, if you're running away from a ring, it makes sense. But from a battle perspective, but in combat, I don't think it's that useful. So,
making him more agile on the battleground. The ultimate skill, Red Nightfall, enables him to transform into his wolf form. While transformed, Bestial Dash is automatically activated, and his tactical becomes a long-range leap that can be used multiple times.
huh? Okay, so, which I was right. He's basically a stance character. Shit. The mention of a stance character, the fact that he's a stance character just activated my cough ability, which just did mention of stance character just activate my ability is giving the character COVID. Okay, just kidding. I don't have COVID, but if I do, oh god. So basically, in his transformed state, he gets I guess 10% speed, and he gets a leap ability. So basically, he's a momentum He's a stance / momentum character. That's what he's basically based on. So it's not So it's not an offensive type. It's more of a technical type. Okay, so it's basically focused on technical and speed. That's his gimmick.
Every knockdown and elimination Ryoan scores while transformed extends his transformation time. Apparently, Ryoan is the rapid raider on the battlefield.
Okay, so during his transformed state, if he knocks down or kills an enemy, his transform extends. How long is that transformed state? That's the question.
He is capable of capturing the position of wounded enemies and the ability to close up or create distance between enemies rapidly. Sinric, the defender character, is the solid line of defense for the team, focused on protecting teammates and absorbing damage.
Okay,
His
so
passive
basically
skill,
tanker.
Crisis Shelter, can generate a protective shield while his teammate is being knocked down, increasing the survival ability of the knocked down teammates.
Okay, so if they knock down,
The tactical skill, Impenetrable, enables him to...
So his passive is decent, at least. So basically, you take more damage. I mean, you take less damage during down, okay.
create a transparent barrier that cannot be broken and blocks all bullets and throwable attack.
Wait, what?
The transparent barrier that cannot be broken and blocks all bullets and throwable attacks.
That move is busted, okay. That ability is so busted. What the hell? That's the most busted ability I've ever seen. A shield that you can't break? That basically an upgrade to Kiro's shield ability. This is basically an upgrade. My god, that counter's already busted. We're only 4 minutes in and the counter's already busted. For a James Bond villain, that's a really good ability.
The ultimate skill, Grand Entrance, enables him to leap to an ally quickly, knocking back and slowing the enemies around, creating a transparent defensive pillar to protect teammates.
Oh my god! Dude! He's basically a good tanker! Oh my god! So he has a shield that you can't break, a shield that has no life that you can't break, and a shield that protects all around you, and the shield, an ability, an ultimate ability that knocks them out of a shield unless you enter in. Wow, that is busted!
Sinric is the shield of the team among the Awakeners, always prepared to offer his teammates powerful protection. The support character, Mindy.
Dude, that is good! That's a good defense character!
She is the strategist of the team, focused on resource gathering and battleground map control. Her passive skill, Mindy's Choice, enables her to see through barriers, spotting high-quality resources and weapons.
Okay, so she's basically a gimmick character. So her passive just basically see through loot. So she's going to be basically a run and gun character. So you just basically shoot and run away. Shoot, run away. Don't focus on combat, just shoot and run away. That's her gimmick.
The tactical skill, Secret Passage, enables Mindy to teleport from a long distance. But it should be noted that it takes a moment for Mindy to open the portal. So I'm suggesting that you only use it when you can ensure that you are safe. Okay,
so she has a teleport ability, which is kind of good, but the problem is it takes long. How long is that? Hold on.
To teleport from a long distance. But it should be noted that it takes a moment for Mindy to open the portal. So I'm suggesting
at least 3 seconds. Wow, 3 seconds. It's not that long, but wow, in just 3 seconds, you'd be kind of dead, but not all the way. But if you have no shield and that you activate that ability, ooh, that ability is not that good. Okay, it's decent at a certain point, but it's not.
Use it when you can ensure that you are safe. The ultimate skill.
Yeah, you have to be in a safe area, so you cannot do that openly. So basically, yeah, you have to gun and run.
Mindy's gift can call an airdrop that contains higher quality equipment and supplies.
Oh, basically, what's her face from Apex? Oh my god, what was that character's name? Bangalore? I think that's Bangalore's ability. So basically, her she's basically similar to Bangalore. She's a mix of, she's everything that's Apex. She can see through loot. She can call supply drops. She can teleport. She's basically everything that's in Apex,
which can refill both herself and her teammates' consumables, offering high-quality equipment. Having Mindy on your team means having a secure supply of resources. In the part of the new weapons, we have already released 12 weapons in the previous tests. The 5 newly introduced weapons during this test are ZKM Assault Rifle, Brawn Shotgun, Perforator Submachine Gun, Tempest Light Machine Gun, and Planet Cracker Grenade Launcher. First of all is the ZK Tempest Light Machine Gun and Planet Cracker Grenade Launcher.
That looks nothing like a grenade launcher! That looks nothing like a grenade launcher! I know a grenade launcher when I see one. That's not a grenade launcher. That looks like a fucking railgun. That is no grenade launcher.
First of all is the ZKM AR and the Brawn Shotgun. You can find them everywhere around the Helix Arena. ZKM AR is a high-power assault rifle, requires the user's techniques for mastering the gun. Meanwhile, Brawn Shotgun is a lever-action single-shot shotgun, requires the user's techniques to master the rhythm of shooting. The other 3 weapons, Perforator Submachine Gun, Tempest Light Machine Gun, and Planet Cracker Grenade Launcher, are high-quality weapons that can only be claimed from airdrops or by
They look nothing what they were percent!
The other 3 weapons, Perforator Submachine...
Okay, I can agree that's okay, that's almost like... Okay, in what universe does a submachine gun has a longer barrel that looks like a assault rifle?
Gun, Tempest Light...
In what universe that light machine gun looks like a fucking... That looks like a fucking sniper?
Machine Gun, and Planet Cracker Grenade Launcher.
In what planet? In what planet does this look like a grenade launcher? It looks like a fucking railgun.
Launcher are high-quality weapons that can only be claimed from airdrops or by capturing the Harmonizer. Perforator Submachine Gun is the most powerful SMG in the game right now. It has a stable ballistic pattern and a longer range than other SMGs. It would definitely perform very well whether you're in a close quarters combat or a mid-range fight. As for the Tempest Light Machine Gun, it is the most powerful LMG in the game right now, and it is really unique. First of all, the weapon features a multiple ROF mode adjustment function. Adjusting the ROF quickly makes it flexible for different combat scenarios. Secondly, its unique energy operating mechanism means it requires no more reloads, but you still need to control your shooting rhythm to prevent the gun
Ooh, so that gun has 2 modes. One that's traditionally shoot, and then the other is you have unlimited ammo but has a cooldown. Okay, interesting.
Getting too hot. If it overheats, you will have to replace it with a new barrel. And finally, here comes the showstopper, Planet Cracker. The Planet Cracker's tailor-made grenade launcher can deal a great amount of explosion damage in an area of effect.
Ooh.
And it will generate a force in the opposite direction that pushes the user back when it explodes or fires in midair.
Ooh, okay, so you basically has a pogo weapon. You basically have pogo weapon.
You can perform a classic rocket jump by utilizing this mechanism. With 4 rounds in the chamber, you have plenty of room for showtime.
Oh my god! From that... oh my god, that's so good! That's a good ass weapon! Oh my god! That's basically 10 times better than a typical rocket launcher. Oh my god! From that high? Jesus Christ!
Incredible highlight reels you'll create with this. For new vehicles, we have already shown 2 types of vehicles, and this time we are introducing 2 new types of vehicles, Toya Otomo and Span Armadillo. Toya Otomo goes first. The Toya Otomo is a single-person motorcycle vehicle. It is extremely convenient and can be packed into a backpack. So we will give it to the players in their backpacks every time they respawn. Although, though it's not fast.
Whoa. What did he say? Hold on.
Motorcycle vehicle. It is extremely convenient and can be packed into a backpack. We will give it to the players in their backpacks every time they respawn.
Ooh. So it's a portable vehicle. Okay, now that's interesting. So they give you portable vehicles from the start. That's actually interesting. So it builds a momentum in the game. It builds a speedy combat if you're using that thing. Oh, that's really good.
Although it's not fast, there is a jumping function, so it has a strong terrain adaptive capability. It will be your best choice when you don't have any other transportation options. The other one is Span Armadillo. The Span Armadillo is a 4-seat off-road car with a fairly strong terrain adaptive capability and stronger defensive performance compared to other vehicles at the same time. The armor plates can be opened to ensure the safety of you and your fellow teammates in the car.
So it's basically a portable... Nah, I'm gonna say... Okay, portable tank is not a good answer. Let me correct that. So it's basically a car version of a tank. So basically, it has a lot of defense, and it gives you... it gives you options to switch on a shield for the windshields. Okay, so if you don't want to be... If you're a single person, if you're a team or a single person, and you go to get hit by the windows, you go to activate the shield to not get hit by the window. But at the same time, there's a trade-off. You don't attack them while that thing is open. I mean, that thing's activated. Okay, so that's interesting. It gives a unique gameplay. That's interesting.
As for the game mode, we've promised you guys before.
It builds diversity in the gameplay. That's really good.
Our goal is to create a shooting game with diverse gameplay. In the test version this time, except for the Awakener Trials gameplay and map updates, we are going to introduce 2 new gameplay modes. Beginning with the gameplay and map updates, first, we've added 2 new areas in the Helix Arena, the Auburn Birch that's filled with red leaves and white trunks, and the beautiful Sky Terrace Vale. The Auburn Birch is filled with giant trees. Here, information will be the key to the combats. The landscape of Sky Terrace Vale is a complex maze of landforms. The Awakeners that have vertical mobility would take the lead here. We believe that these 2 new areas will bring you guys a totally different combat experience anywhere unlike before. Secondly, we've added the Capturing the Harmonizer gameplay feature in the Helix Arena. In the midterm of the game, 2 of the Harmonizer devices on the map will randomly open. Players can capture them by interacting with the interface panel of the Harmonizer. The capturing period will be divided into 3 stages, and you will get bonuses each time you complete a stage.
Okay, so capture the flag.
Stages completed,
I mean, I captured the flag.
The final award on the central control device.
What was
the Harmonizer won't be the only way of getting bonuses, but the spotlight of the battle territory. When the Harmonizer opens the green beam, representing it is open, but no one is capturing it. When the Harmonizer opens in yellow or red beam, it means that someone is capturing it. You can try to rob their capturing awards. In a similar way, when you are capturing it with your teammate, you should also be careful of the potential enemies. When the Harmonizer opens in blue beam, it means that the capture is complete. The Harmonizer will open its final bonuses. Capturing the Harmonizer will get high quality equipment and weapons, and the golden gadget we've added in this new version. These golden gadgets have all kinds of powerful features, like knockdown shields that automatically deploy if you are knocked down, and a self-rescue device that can be used for rescuing yourself when knocked down.
Oh!
Gen Collector Picker.
That can respawn your teammate from a great distance.
What was that?
Knocked down.
Gen Collector Picker.
That can respawn your
Okay, that AI translates is buggy. Why did he give us two different people?
Teammate from a great distance with no range limitations. A mobile teleportation device that can transport you to the mid-air of the safe zone. These gadgets would definitely offer you an advantage during the fight.
Okay, so
before it comes to
a
the
lot of
final
useful-
ring, please make sure that you are
useful
trying to get
tools.
them. We also have a golden gadget that drops randomly on the map, Supply Beacon. You and your team can know the location of one of the supply drops, which will be marked on the minimap.
Oh my god, so it's basically, what's that item called that's in Apex? Oh my god, it's very similar to that.
Finding it will provide you with high quality resources. After that, we're going to introduce to you guys two new gameplay modes. The Rapid Trials come first. This new mode is based on the classic 6x6 kilometer Helix Arena. We introduced the Rapid Collapse mechanic. In every match, 32 players will be fighting in a smaller area of the map. The combat will be more intense, and the pace of battles will be quicker. Meanwhile, in the Rapid Trials, all the shields have a unique damage-reducing perk, which makes the time to kill longer, giving you more strategic flexibility in a fight.
Ooh,
Also,
okay.
the total damage that you deal to the other players can upgrade the shield to a higher level.
Ooh!
I can imagine-
Oh my god, what's that mode called? Oh my god, it's in Apex. Oh my god, what was it called? I forgot what was it called, but it's similar to that.
Imagine what the chat is already spamming. What I want to say is, it's all about playing for fun. So let's play. Play it first, then leave your comments. It's a totally different experience. In the Rapid Trials, the loot that drops on the map will be more plentiful, and all the weapons that were looted from the map will come pre-enhanced with chips. Quickly developing, rapid zone collapse, fighting all day long, pushing the limits of your strategies and skills. Hope you guys will like it. And here it comes to the classic team deathmatch, which
Yep,
we made
team
just in
deathmatch.
time to show everyone in this test. We need to play on these two tiny new maps, the Factory and the Armory, and continue fighting with each other in an 8v8 team deathmatch. Pick your gear, engage in high-density gunfights, get into the fight constantly with a fast recovery, eliminate as many enemies as possible. The one who reaches the target score or has the highest score after the countdown wins. What's worth mentioning is, except for the third-person perspective team deathmatch mode, we also opened a demo version of the first-person perspective team deathmatch mode temporarily during this test. That being said, this is only our very first attempt at a first-person perspective version so far, and it's not finished yet. We ask for your patience and understanding. Meanwhile, we are looking forward to your feedback after the test. The version that will come up later on, we will continue to polish and develop it. In this test, we will open the ranking system of the Awakener trials. You know what I'm talking about. The soul of competitive games. Please
Okay,
give it all
ooh,
out
whoa,
in the
do we got-
trials. You know
We're
what
gonna
I'm
charge a ranked match. Okay, interesting. Team deathmatch in Factory Armory. Okay, and Rapid Trials.
Talking
Okay,
about-
so and this is the main menu. Okay, ooh, okay, I like it. I like it a lot.
The soul of competitive games. Please give it all out in the ranked matches. Keep moving up and push yourself to the absolute limit. I want to know how many players can reach the highest rank during the test. In terms of the game's anti-cheat services, we have also upgraded our Omni site security system. We have added more types and scenarios to the report feature and optimized the responsive protocols for reporting feedback. Everyone can use the report feature more often when they encounter abusive behaviors. We will investigate every report and let you know the outcome. Additionally, we also introduced a new feature, Fair Play Compensation, and we are planning to roll out the testing step by step. When players are killed by a cheater, resulting in the failure of the match, we will not only punish cheaters severely, but we will also compensate players who have been harmed by cheaters.
Oh gosh, so no AFKing in the game. So basically, it's an anti-AFK.
During the test, we hope that every one of you reports abusive behavior more often, maintaining the game environment of the Fate Trigger with us. Finally, let's
But also, I got that gives me a question. What if they? Okay, I know it's go to. Okay, what if someone's troll? I got a question. What if someone's trolling, and they abuse the system with false reports? That's one of the major concern there is. What if they abuse it? That's the question that I have concerning about, because there's been a lot of trolls lately that's go to abuse the system and false report players doing that. So I wonder how they go to counteract with the false reports that they've been there.
talk about the performance optimization issues that you guys are concerned about. During the last test, considering that the Fate Trigger was still in early development, it resulted in a higher requirement for the specs. Many players couldn't participate in the test due to spec issues, and a lot of players complained about lagging and frame drops.
And that's the one issue from the first closed beta, because not a lot of people got into the beta because there's a huge spec gap, which no one has. That you gotta need a higher quality PC to do that. So that's one major issue from the beta.
We took the performance optimization very seriously, like always. In this version, we've made some progress. What's shown in the picture is
okay, so minimum specs: Intel Core 5, 66, and AMD 7, and to trace AMD 7 model, 8GB RAM, memory. That's the go to minimum specs. AMD, GeForce. Okay, for the recommended, you need Intel Core 7 model or Ryzen 5 model, 6GB RAM, and 4GB space for the soft disk.
the exact requirement for the lowest and recommended specs for this test. In order to let more players take
That's
part in
decent.
the test,
That's
we not only
affordable.
reduced the requirements for the lowest specs, but also added support for AMD graphics cards and compatibility support for some Intel dedicated graphics cards.
And that's also the issue from the previous beta. They don't allow AMD support. And this fixes the issue. Okay.
Additionally,
so
the
this
frame rates
fixes the
between
issues.
different PC specs will be improved compared to the very first global test. The gaming experience will be smoother. We hope these improvements will bring everyone a better game experience. However, Fate Trigger is still in active development. There might still be some room for improvement. We will keep working on performance optimizations and all kinds of performance data inspections based on the feedback from players in this test, so that we can provide a much smoother experience in the upcoming versions. This concludes all the new content of the closed beta test we're going to bring you. We will introduce these updates in detail in the community. We look forward to your enthusiastic participation and feedback. We are open to your suggestions and comments in the community. Our team reads every single comment and suggestion. What's more, we will continue to bring you guys more developer content and keep close contact with everyone. Last but not least, you are all welcome to take part in the closed beta test. We are expecting to make the Fate Trigger better along with you guys. For now, I'm giving it back to JH.
Thank Terry for sharing the details of our new version.
Oh god, it's still
And
loud.
thank you
Oh my
guys
God.
very much for paying your attention to the Fate Trigger. We always believe that great games come from the player communities who love the game. We are looking for more advice from you in the community. We will stay in touch with you in the community. If you are a fan of the Fate Trigger and willing to participate in the closed beta test, please sign up for the test on our official site. We will send the test access and open the pre-download before it starts. As this is a beta test build, you may encounter some issues. We sincerely ask for your understanding and appreciate your patience. Our team will be working diligently to address any problems and improve your gameplay experience. Your active feedback is warmly welcomed. Thank you all again for your love and support. At the very end, I hope everyone has fun in the Fate Trigger closed beta test.
Good luck and have fun in closed beta test.
Okay, so that's a lot of info that's easy to swallow. Okay. That is good news. That is a good major part of the news. That is brilliant. Okay. So we got a lot of important important infos. That's really good, shaping up for the game's future. Of course, there's some major concerns that's in the game, like the not only the anti-cheat system, but also the abusing mechanic that may or may not impact the trolling or not, or may false report on the players. But that's only one of my major concerns on that. Okay, so they changed a lot. Okay, not a lot, but okay, we got. I got the music. Actually, no, I keep it on because there's no music background. Okay. So we got. Do we got anything new here? Oh yes, we do. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on, can we turn off? Hold on a minute. Okay, so we got Rio in. Okay, this is ultimate. Rio in transform into his full form. While transform, Beast or Dash automatically active. Tactical becomes long range relief. Okay, his tactical becomes a long range relief that consumes his transformation time. Oh, okay. So he has limited time, but the question is how long does it take? That's the question. Every knockdown, elimination, you will scores while transform extends transformation time. But here's the question: how long is the transformation? Because I want to be permanent. But using leap dash that consumes his transformation. I got a question. If it's a full minute, I can do that. I can live with that. But it's 5 minutes. I can live with that. But the ability to but it's tactical long range leap that can ELP his transformation time. Ew. Ooh. I don't like that. Oh my god. So it's best not to use his sleep if he. Okay. Oh, hold on. That reminds me. During the transformation, does he heal? That's a good question. That's the biggest question. Does he get, other than his dash and his leap, does he inherit other abilities such as healing and such? That's a big question, because I know he has pros and cons, but what are the trade-offs and pros in with this transformation? Beast or dash, consuming energy all the time. Increases running speed, and his inherent or passive ability, revealing positions and squad mates. Okay, so that's his passive ability. Okay, his passive ability is good. His tactical ability, not so much. You got Scenic. Also, hold on a minute. Of course, we got no music now. Grand entrance, Centric leaps to an ally, uses his blue side right to create a transparent pillar, transparent, same thing, potato, that blocks all damage and throwables. When Cedric lands, he knocks all enemies away, slows them down. Okay, so that's a really good ability. Uses side eye to create blue transparent barrier that blocks all damage. Throwables cannot be broken, which is a better version of Kira's ability, which is this ability. And his passive, which is alright. Is above average. And then we got Mindy, which is ultimate. Can use a transparent doorway to intercept an airdrop about to dispatch or launches center, transport selected location. The airdrop contains equipment supplies of higher quality than the squad's current resources. So basically Bangalore's supply drop. The one-dimensional doorway can instantly teleport selected location during the teleportation nearby players and see her movement path. The question is, how long is that? Not how long. How wide is the distance? What's the range? So it's basically like 7 feet. I want to say 7 feet. That's distance. For that distance, 7 feet. I don't think it's that worth it, to be completely honest. And of course, there's a long time to activate. Gotta be honest, that's not that useful for that short distance. And of course, her passive. Oh my gosh, so she's going to be majorly one and gun. I don't see that counter being that good, to be completely honest. I could see her being an E or bomb Bomb E or Bomb D or E tier. She's not that good, to be completely honest. I don't see her being that good. If there's at least one or two, at least more than 4 mini players, I can. If there are more than 4 mini players, wow, you really like that character. If I see more than 4 mini players in competitive play, wow, and you successfully won with that character, mad respect. Because she's not that good, to be completely honest. So I guess that should be it. Okay, so yeah, that's it for that major update, which finally, so we got a longer beta duration, which will be appearing in 2 weeks' time. And we got a major update of the game, finally, for after 6 long months of no updates. So this is actually interesting. I'm actually interested in the game, quite honest. So that's one major update of the game that I'm really interested over the 1 minute long videos that they've posted, which, to be completely honest, is a nothing burger. But this update is very huge, and I am likely going to try out this game when the beta launches, and of course go to try out the full game when it launches if I've ever considered playing the beta or playing the game as a whole. But anyways, that should be it, everyone. A huge beta update that we love to see, and we love to get an update on the game. So yeah, that should be it. That's it. And thank you all for watching the video. If you guys like my content, if you guys like this video, feel free to give it a like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and share the video. Anyways, as always, this is JoKoBod signing out.